Welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Please don't take any of this as financial advice. Grandpa's entertaining. Like, share, and subscribe if you would. So, we have got it going on today. 253.30, I believe, for a high in Tesla today. I did not expect this. I thought maybe we would see I thought maybe we'd see 250. I don't know if you can see my candle chart or not currently. I'm hoping you can. My OBS didn't show it when I went to it. I'm gonna try. Oh, there it is. You might be able to see my candle chart. I'm hoping. Okay, so if anybody sees my mouse moving around on my candle chart, please let me know as quick as you can, because I just hate doing a live broadcast and I don't even know if you can see my mouse. This is a 1 minute chart, if you can see what I'm on. 1 minute is like, each candle is 1 minute. So over here on this green candle, for instance, we have a sell signal because this candle's engulfed into that one. Well, there's six candles engulfed by this one. But this is just a short, it's a sell signal, but the real direction was up, and she just kept right on going. And let's see, where do we see true sell signal? Haven't really seen a decent one. However, did go down some. Trading the 1 minute candle is really quick. I mean, it makes candles like in the 5 minute chart right now. We've got a couple of red candles, and right now in the 5 minutes making a green candle. But hey, all right, so in the blinking pre-market, I'm just going to let that mouse sit there for now. Pre-market, they were buying at 224.70, just a little bit in the very pre-market. 235.81 after we opened up here for briefly. And as of late, when they made these little beautiful red candles right here, they were blinking. They were buying at 241 blinking times 1, and that's what brought us down there. Just that little bit. It looks like a lot in the minute one, but it's not that much. I really hope this thing is working. On the sell side today, that's where they were having fun. To pull it up like this. Pre-market, they were blinking a little bit at 254. 261.10, they were shorting. These are all shorts here I'm talking about. Selling the market. The market makers are having fun today again. Boy, they're smart. 260.24 times 1. Oh, look at this, you guys. No wonder we went straight up. 302.70 times 6. Ooh, man. that scares Grandpa. We're going to the moon. Oh, no, we're going to Mars. No, the thing is, 30270 times 6, they just did it a couple times, okay? It's just, I don't want to get you too excited. They just did it a couple times, and they quit. And it's not even on the board anymore. What they're predominantly using right now to pull us up, at least it's the latest thing Grandpa's seen here, is 264.65. They're shorting times 1. 264.65 has been their predominant number as of late, and to pull us upward. And I'm looking to see if I see anything else in the blinking that's taking us up there. Right now, everything is kind of paused. I don't know why this thing is even going up. Looks like 265.55 might, or 265.30 might be just a little bit of blinking. But we are making green candles in the 1 minute. Isn't these candles just beautiful? And look at my Hull moving average. Now, see this white line here? This is a 21 moving average, by the way. And it's called a Hull, Hull. And if you go to your little gear icon and get over, click on appearance, you can do Thinkorswim tutorials. I use Thinkorswim. And you click on appearance, and you can find these Japanese candles that Grandpa likes and put them on your computer or your phone if you want. And then you can look at Japanese candles all day long and figure it out. So, and at the same time, you go over to studies and get into the moving average category, and you can pick Hull. I don't like to overcomplicate my chart at all. I keep it really simple. Most guys have far more on their stuff than me, on their charts. But like if I want to know trend lines and that sort of stuff, there's guys on YouTube that are just, they know trend lines, and Grandpa likes to look and see what they're saying, and they got their thing going, and they make a lot of sense. So Grandpa values the information that he gets off of there. For instance, right now Tesla's in has a trend line that goes from almost 2 years back, just a month and a half or so shy of 2 years, and it goes right through 280, where we have a place of substance. Imagine that. I've talked about this before. You know, why does Grandpa watch the blinking every day? Why don't I just look at candles and stuff like that? Well, the blinking gives me a heads up. As much as I like the Japanese candles, even the 1 minute, it's a lagging indicator. And quite often, Grandpa can tell by the blinking, if I catch it quick enough, it's instant. It's where the market makers are buying and selling instantly. And a lot of times, Grandpa can tell when they're going to switch to the other direction prior to them actually even making the candle. And very often I can do that throughout the day, and I've found it to be a huge savings. But the real reason that Grandpa really likes the blinking is not very often, but they do it where they give you a huge signal in the blinking, where they're doing stuff so wild that you know you're going to get your $7, $10, $15, up to $50 move by what they're doing in that blinking. And I've seen it several times on. I've only been tracking the blinking for 9 months, approximately 8.5, 9 months, and during that period of time, I've seen one super big move, one out of that long, that was something that would give you a $50 move, but it was golden. And I watch for it diligently every day because they'll do it again. And Grandpa wants to make sure that he's there when they do it, because when the market makers show Grandpa what to do, where he can make a $50 move or even a $20 move, I want to be on top of that. Now, they show you way more often where you can get a $10, $15, even $20 move is you can get out of these guys, but with the blinking. And what's nice about the candle chart is the candle chart actually confirms the direction, but with the blinking, you always got these bear flags. If you can see my mouse right here, that's a little bear flag. These 3 red candles here, that's all it amounted to. It's because they're going to go up here and they want you to bail out here with these red candles and get scared, and then they continue up. And but what today, like Grandpa thinks we're going to get down in at least the 245, maybe 240 area. If not today, tomorrow. And looks to me like they're going to probably run sideways here for a little bit till they pull the plug on us. I could be wrong, but that's just what Grandpa thinks his opinion is. So far, all indications are see, in Grandpa's opinion, the market makers are buying every possible thing they can. They did it the other day. They drove us up for no reason. Bad news comes out and they drive us straight up. Come on. The news ain't any better right now, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that in just a minute here. Why I feel this way. No good reason for Tesla to go up to 253.30 today or any higher. And but the market makers, they're buying. They've been buying since 263 nonstop, and they own these positions, and they want tens and tens of billions. Now they own all the way down to 234.58. That's how far they drove us this last round. They took out our substance at 239, 240. And they're going to revisit that. Are they going to do it this week? I'm not 100%, but I think they probably will before it's over. If not, they will do it. They're going to go to 225 because we have substance at 225. They will go there. And I think they'll go there pretty quick. Now we have Tesla earnings coming out on October 18th, and based on their deliveries, they've lowered the price of some of their vehicles, and I'm very bullish on Tesla. Don't get me wrong, but I think their earnings are going to miss by a little bit, maybe. Possibly, Grandpa don't know for sure. Elon can surprise anybody, and I just think it's going to be a little bit possibly on the weak side, And there again, you can expect the unexpected. I usually prior to earnings, if you look at past performance, it goes up. Tesla tends to go up prior to earnings, and the 18th ain't that far away. So, but when earnings hits, we could get a dip. You know, everybody gets excited. Earnings is coming out. There's a lot of hype. They pull it up a little bit. Are we already doing our pull up right now? I mean, I just don't know. Another thing that's bothering Grandpa, and the market doesn't like uncertainty. And the crazy house that we got, the Republicans, they ousted their leader, Speaker McCarthy, and it sounds like they're not even going to vote on somebody new till next Wednesday. So we got no, there's no leader in Congress for the Republican majority, and they got a war going on. Them guys, the Republicans are fighting with each other. That's what it seems like, and you know, the problem we got is we don't even have a speaker right now. We got the debt ceiling. They gave us 45-day reprieve about 3-4 days ago. So now we got till the middle of November, and the market doesn't like it when there's uncertainty and they'll put the scare out that they're not going to raise it and all this and that. I've seen it many times. And then the market goes down. And that's coming up fast here. And especially with these guys being in disarray, they're going to start singing that song. And Grandpa, I think we're going to go down and take out our 225 or less or 200. Who knows? You know, it's just the news isn't just all that great with our government and everything going on currently. Okay, so here we are. Let's look at candles now and try figure this bus out. So you can see we're heading down into 1 minute. Later today, when I come back, I'm going to do candle charts on SPY, Tesla SPY, QQQ, and maybe I'll pick out another ticker also. Look how fast that green candle popped up. Just beautiful. Here you have the red one. Next one too, it's indecision candle, but it's engulfed into this one. And now we have a green candle, and I venture to say the next one. We're moving sideways anyway. It's moving just pure straight sideways. Don't get excited. It's going to break like a rubber band when it breaks, and when it breaks, I don't think it's going to break up. I think I could be wrong, but when this thing breaks, moving sideways here, across here, I think it's going to break down. But I'm only Grandpa. Grandpa doesn't know everything, or otherwise Grandma'd be happier. Here's the 5-minute chart, and you can see that we are literally just moving sideways. But see my little hull coming up here? Oh, it's white right up to the top, and now it's starting to be red. That's a good sign for it might be going to go down here not too long, possibly. Oh, candles are so pretty. So here we have the 15-minute chart. And I wanted to point this out. This is 4 a.m. right here, back here where Grandpa's got his mouse, if you can see it. And that is, I sure hope you guys can see my stuff, and I'm not just talking like an idiot. Well, Grandpa doesn't mind being, well, I guess I'd like to do it right. So anyway, here's 4 a.m. in the morning, right? These are, like if you have Weibo or Moomoo, they're Chinese trading platforms, but they're insured by the U.S., just like TD Ameritrade or Robinhood or any of the rest of them. They're insured by our government. Oh boy, that gives you security. But here they gap this thing up a couple, $2.50, whatever, pre-market, and pulled us back down even all the way down to what is it on the bottom of that bus? 243.70, 243.73 they took us down to at 4 a.m. and it's been up ever since. So now up here in the 15-minute chart, you see you got this big candle right here. See this monster? Okay, in the 15-minute. These two are engulfed by it. If this one would have been a red candle, we would have had a sell signal, but we are heading up again. These guys are just phenomenal. I'm trying to get my other computer going here a second. The price goes up so fast, Grandpa can't keep track of it. You got to make your adjustments. Okay. Hey, the current price in Tesla is $254.30, the high of the day. $254.20 now, but they touched the high again of the day. So they bounced off it twice now. We'll see what happens here. Okay, I just got a text message. I think Pastor Keith might have just told me if I'm working or not working. Nope. Oh, it's my oldest son. I'm gonna, while I'm on here, I'm gonna find out if my candles are working. Let me know if you can see my candles. Okay. Usually he's right on top of, he might be, it's Wednesday, it's church night. It's not like he doesn't got anything better to do than goof around with Grandpa. So, yeah, with Speaker McCarthy doing his thing and the debt ceiling thing coming up, Tesla's earnings coming out on the 18th, I just don't know what, okay, he responded. He's going to check it out. Let me know if I'm talking to myself or somebody else. Okay, let's look at this 30-minute chart in Tesla. Wow, look at that. How pretty is that? She's going straight up. There's no indication of turning yet, guys. Why? I do not know. Grandpa doesn't know. Okay, let's see what he says here to Grandpa. Okay, he says you can see my candles, so I'm going to run with that. So hopefully you're all looking at my candles and my mouse. My mouse is moving around. So look over way back here, over on the bottom with this green line going down. Here you got red, okay, and Grandpa's just trying to show you. This is in the hourly chart, by the way. So rule of thumb, they say in this is, if you're running green candles, you don't sell until you get a red one, which would really be fun here because here's your buy signal. You're down towards the bottom. When it's up in the middle area, then these signals are not so good. But if you're down towards the bottom area, here where the price was what, 239 area, okay? So here you got the big red one. The next three candles are inside the body of it. Don't worry about the wicks. The wicks don't mean beans. And so these three are engulfed by that one. Okay. This one's the big one, and then you got the little ones that are engulfed into the body. The body of these are in that. And then you got the red ones. But you have to get the first green one to get your signal. So over here you got your green candle, so you're going to buy on this candle. Well, you could buy all the way down to 239.65 in that candle, okay? And of course it went all the way up to 254. You're not going to go out on this indecision candle. Don't go out on an indecision candle. This is the indecision also. You'd want to get out somewhere up in here in the 253 area probably. So you can make a good run in the hourly chart. A lot of guys do the hourly chart. I think. So let's look at 4 hour and see what we got going. One big candle. Look at that pretty candle. Does have a high wick at the top. Not too bad though. This is absolutely wow. It's a green candle. That's what it is. I'm trying to. I don't like the 4 hour chart because it just doesn't give Grandpa clear indications ever, and I don't like uncertainty that much. Here's the daily chart. Now we got the big red candle right here. What I don't like about this in the daily is we're in the middle here of stuff. Okay, I don't like being in the middle, but look it up here. We literally went from 299.29 all the way down to 212. That's pretty good move, in the daily. But the real sell signal wasn't here. It was here. And you would have retraced all the way up too far for Grandpa. But once you started seeing these red candles, you could have got on the bus, I guess. Let's see. What else? Let's look at the weekly. I like the weekly. Grandpa wishes he was brave enough to trade the weekly. So I'm going to make it just a little smaller so that you can see. Up here is 414.50. Okay, 414.50 is the high in Tesla. And this is, they did splits and everything. When Grandpa started playing with Tesla, it was in $900 and something, but way back. But anyway, you look at this weekly. Here's your sell signal right here. This big candle, and all these candles are engulfed into this candle. I mean, that's a major sell signal. How many of them are there? They're all the way over to here is engulfed into that candle. Now that is moving sideways sell signal all the way in the weekly. And if you ran with that, you could have ran with it right here. You could have ran with that. And say you got in the middle of that candle, you would have been in at 365 area. If you got in, well, you should at least been able to get 377 out of this thing, and if you got out halfway decent, you'd be down to 237. So that's a lot. That's a good drop. And here you have then she reversed and went back up. The problem is if you have a margin account, it will move out of range $30 or so. But if you want to do monthly trades, the weekly can be huge for a person. Here we have the sell signal up here, and what kind of drop is that? Well, we're looking at 357. Remember that, you guys. 357, and say you got out 217. That's $40, $40 move, and you could have easily picked that in the middle and before the bottom. So, but quite often you can get $150 move on this bus. For instance, right here we have the sell signal. Now you're not going to probably get into it. You actually have the sell signal right here with this red candle. If a guy was on the ball, he could have got in at least on this candle. But you'd have been better off to get in on the next one if you dared to do it. So we're looking at 297. And where did it go? Straight down 297 to 102. Anybody know how to do that math? 297 to 102. What is that? That's a lot. Let's see. 102 that's over $100. That's over $100. Move. What is it? It's a lot. And here again, we ran up then. Okay. Then we ran sideways. And we got our buy signal again, and we continued right on up to the 299 area, 299.40. So yeah, it's fun to look at the candles. I'll go back to the 1 minute here. I wonder how long Grandpa's been talking. I can't see my clock because I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we'll go back to the 1 minute. 1 minute, we've got an absolute sell signal. Look at my beautiful hull signal going down purple. Ooh, it's pretty. When we look at it go, we're making red candles. It's going down. What the heck? It went up to 255.46. These guys are buying shares. Kid yourself not. The market makers are shorting as little as possible right now. They are buying. They own these positions and they are going to go up when they get enough of them. I don't know when they're going to get enough of them. They need tens of billions that they want, apparently. And I think they're going to go clean out. I think they're going to go clean out at bare minimum 230 area before they go up to 280, where they have massive substance short waiting. If you ever get up to 280, front run it by at least a nickel, 5 cents, or 10 cents, so that you can get rid of your shares and get the bounce down and buy some more going up so you can sell them again. Okay, that's going to be a major fun time when we get there. But I really think we're going to see 225 before we see 280. Grandpa could be wrong. Grandpa could be wrong. But with the news that we're seeing, and I just don't know. That's just my opinion, okay? We're going to see 225. We're going to see 280. It's a question of which one's coming first, the chicken or the egg. Why did the turtle cross the road to get to the other side? Obviously, Grandpa's so funny. Everybody wants to be as funny as Grandpa. Okay, I am going to see if I can make this happen. I'm hoping that you see Tesla right now on my screen and no chart. Grandpa will be back later today. God bless you. All good things are from the Lord, and I hope this live stream actually worked. I've been a little bit nervous about it, to be honest. But God's got this, and He's got you. If you want your path directed, I'll talk about that. I talked about it in my last live stream, but I'll mention it maybe later today. Okay. God bless you. Bye-bye.